Hey everybody, it's been a minute. I have been busy and running all over the place, putting listings on, and I figured it was time to put on a new video and talk to the home sellers that are doing it on their own. So dear for sale by owner, this is for you. A few tips and tricks to help you get your home on the market. As for those people that may not know, you do not need listing agent or a buyer's agent to sell your home or buy a home. All you need is a South Carolina licensed real estate attorney that can facilitate the transaction, which is definitely a good thing. Not the part that you don't need a real estate agent, because I do believe that you should have somebody that is unbiased and can help you through this transaction. But I know there's people that don't want a real estate agent, and I get it. So I would like to again address the people that are trying to sell their home by themselves, or at least thinking about selling it themselves. So first off, you basically need to know what your goal is. Just to start out with that point, what is your goal? Why are you selling your home? So you have to keep that in focus, and my best advice is to actually write it down. Put it in a box. My goal is to sell this house because I want to move to a different neighborhood. Write down the neighborhood and why you want to move there. So now that you have that, figure out how much you need in order to make that happen. What do you have to do in order to get that happen? And most likely it is you have to sell your house. Most people have not that much cash reserves to just go to another house, buy another house and sell that. Most of my clients don't. So it is basically in your best interest then to put your house on the market. And for you again, the for sale by owner, this is what I would recommend you do. So once you have decided you want to put your house on the market, you know that the first impression is the most important one. And this is where a lot of people get a little bit more emotional and attached, because you have spent so many wonderful years in this house. I hope they were wonderful, and are attached to it. The problem is that you need to unattach yourself from this house and see it as what it is. It is going to be the home for somebody else. So you want to make it as inviting for that person, but you don't know what their style is. So what you got to do is take in consideration what is most neutral and inviting and making them feel homey. I have seen mistakes where home sellers are displaying their collection in their china cabinet of their Hummel collection, and then I'll just find my clients just staring at the collection and not paying attention to the home itself. So what you want to do is you want to pack up all of your valuables like that, all of the collections, anything that is could be distracting and really just does not have anything to do with a house, but more to do with your personal style, your personal style of living. So take those items out. We call it unclutter and depersonalization. We want to be able to bring a client in this case, you want somebody coming in here and seeing their own items on the wall and not be attracted to your items. Unless you're selling them, then you maybe want to let them know that all items are negotiable as well. So just a side note. So basically, I would recommend that you take everything and you're putting it into a box and store it. That way, anything in that house is basically neutral and should not have that much personal attachment to it. So once you have everything packed and out of the house, you can see the big broad picture of what your house has to offer. Unfortunately, sometimes that means it's a little bland and you want to liven it up. Don't make it too lively. I would recommend that you get an interior designer or a stager to come in and advise you on that. Some of them come out and just tell you what you can do with what you already have, or they come out and bring you items to improve your home And what we have seen when we have gotten our sellers to stage their home, they have gotten a lot more in offers price wise than without staging. It just drastically improved the showing quality of the property. So get a hold of a stager and have them give you what they see, because they are an outsider and they are not emotionally attached. They know what's going on in the trends out there in home decoration and home staging. So once you have done that, call a professional photographer, because with a professional photographer, you not only get all the best angles, it puts it also in the best lights of the home. Sometimes it's a little dreary out, and this photographer is going to be able to still make it beautiful, have a beautiful lighting on the inside. So now you have your professional look in the house, you have a professional photographer go through. The next important thing, and that is what bugs me the most when I'm calling homes that are listed by the owner themselves. They don't respond to phone calls. So get it listed. Make yourself a schedule of when you are going to show the home and you're going to stick to it. So create a schedule, say I'm going to allow showings from this time frame to that time frame, and put it in your post. That way the people that are interested in your home know exactly when they can stop by to tour the house. The other part is answer the phone call. That is money. That is somebody that wants to come in and see your house. So if you don't respond, if you don't pick up your phone and you don't respond or call back, even if they don't leave a message, call them back. Send a text message, say, hey, I have a missed call from you. Were you calling or texting in regards to my home? Are you interested in touring my home? You want to get as many people into your home as fast as possible once you list it. The longer it sits on the market, it holds true for you even more than it does for anything we list. So make sure you have a schedule that you are going to stick to, that you allow showing of the house, and that you are answering all of the phone calls when they're coming in. Now, one of the important part, and I can't stress that enough, is the question of how are you going to make sure that the people that are coming into your house are actually approved to buy the house? Do they even have the money to go buy it? So that is a risk that you have to assess. Ask them your testing questions on why they want to buy, maybe when the time frame is of moving, and what their current situation is. So basically, you have to make sure that the people that are coming into your door are actually also able to buy your house. So there are so many things to consider when you are letting strangers in your house. Are they not only able to buy the house? Do they have a criminal background? Are they there to scope out your house? That kind of thing. Which basically, we as real estate agents, we kind of already take that guesswork out. We basically vet the people that are coming through your house, and we have a working relationship with the mortgage company, so we know what our clients can afford or cannot afford. We don't want to waste our time and bring our clients to homes that they can't afford, because once they see that beautiful, more expensive home, the homes that they can afford, they no longer like. So keep that in mind. It might be a reason for why you should consider having a real estate agent list your home. But when it comes to the buyer's agent, and that is the other part that I need to touch on too, is if you're listing your home yourself, let us know if you are welcoming buyer's agents or not. With the new regulations, the buyers have to basically negotiate the buyer's agent's commission. So basically, the buyer's agent sits down with the buyers and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Buyer, my commission is this much, and we will try to negotiate that from the seller. If that is not possible, you are going to be the people that are responsible to pay for my professional services. And that's really what it comes down to, because we do so much in the background that a lot of you guys don't even know. So be aware that if you are saying right at the beginning, I don't want any buyer's agent coming here, don't even bother calling me, that you're missing out on somebody that is already being paid by the buyer, and B, for somebody that has buyers that are approved to come to your house and are vetted. So keep that in mind before you basically shutting the door on a buyer's agent. Most of the time what I do is, if I see a home that is listed by for sale by owner, I go scope it out before I bring my buyers, just because the house is not listed in the MLS and I have to find out what's going on with the house. So I will call up for sale by owner and see if there is a time to come into the house. And then I will ask the questions of what's going on with the house and if you are paying a commission as well. So those are a few tips. I'm sure I'm missing out on a whole bunch of them, but basically what it comes down to is, why are you moving? Write that down, get organized, clean up your house, present it professionally, stage it, and get professional photography. Do a schedule of when you're willing to show your house and show it during the time frame. Decide if you're willing to accept buyer's agents or not, and if you're paying a commission to them. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I absolutely love my job and I want to help you be able to sell your home, and maybe I can help my buyers into your house. So give me a call or email me and text me. I am available to you.